I can only provide you with what news media is providing us with. And major news outlets like MSNBC and CNN, they aren't really talking about it. I'm sure they're talking about it over on Fox News, but Fox News is not a credible news source, in my opinion. So when I saw it, the story being reported in the AJC, which is local news media here, and it said that they have no real proof to substantiate what they are claiming Fani Willis did, there's nothing more that I can provide if they're not providing us with it, right? There's a lot of rumors going around, but especially over on Twitter. I don't get my news information from Twitter. I use Twitter as a starting source, and then whatever's being talked about heavily on Twitter, I'll then go out and do my research and find information that backs up what they're saying or is not backing up what they're saying. So a lot of rumor over there is talking about, yeah, they've got so much evidence and they've got receipts and they've got this and they've got that. Well, where is it? Where is it? If all of this is available, why isn't news media presenting it and showing it to us? But here's the latest that I found. Because Republican politicians here are pushing it, and because Trump MAGA nuts are pushing it, it has become like the biggest top story here in local news media. And so as a result, the judge over the RICO case has ordered a hearing so that he can hear the claims of her supposed misconduct. So, yeah, whatever evidence that they have, they will then have to present it to the judge, and so that the judge can overlook it and decide whether to, disqualify her and the guy that she's supposedly having an affair with from the case. And if that happens, I don't know what happens beyond that. But the guy who is a defendant, a co-defendant of Donald Trump's, he is basically accusing them of having an improper and an unethical personal relationship that predates what's going on with this case. The basis of the claim is that he has an outside legal firm. She paid his outside legal firm to, I don't know if he's working consistently on the case or if he was just a one-time consultant. And based on that money that was paid from her office, which is, county funds, to his office, he then used those funds and they went on vacations together, cruises together, which I don't understand. Now, I could understand if she was having an improper relationship with the judge, because if that's the case, then she would be working to secure a particular outcome to her case, right? But it's a fellow lawyer. The co-defendant basically states that they were profiting significantly from this prosecution at the expense of the taxpayer. Now they care about the taxpayer / voter, when they tried to steal an election. Anywho, in this article from the Washington Journal, they still can't tell you what type of proof they have. The filing provided no proof to back up these claims. And the co-defendant's attorney went on record to say that the claims were based on sources that she did not name. What? They got this information from the guys that the prosecutor who's allegedly having relations with Fani Willis. They got this information from his divorce proceedings. Okay, if you got this information from the divorce proceedings, where is it? Where is it? I mean, the co-defendant's attorney goes on to say, quote, "We're going to begin to serve subpoenas for documents and witnesses just in case, because we have not heard from the DA's office yet as to whether or not they are going to dispute the allegations raised in our motion." So you made these allegations and you don't have documents in your hand to back up the allegations that you've made. So you made the allegations and now you're going to try to get your hands on documents by way of subpoena. I am thoroughly confused, but I want to remind you that these individuals are the same individuals who put it out there that Fani Willis at one point dated a gang member. Yeah, you remember that? They tried to ruin her credibility. They tried to demean and disrespect her by tying her to a relationship with a gang member. And so now they're trying to tie her to a relationship with a fellow prosecutor who's working on the case. And it's not an impropriety on the case. It's what they consider an impropriety that's happening in their personal lives. These are the people who want Fani Willis brought down, charged, and jailed because she's holding accountable their orange messiah for breaking the law. They don't care about the law. They don't care about the law. If they cared about the law, then they would also want Donald Trump held accountable for breaking the law. No, they want Fani Willis out of the picture so that their orange messiah can walk away scot-free. Okay, that's all I got. The judge is going to review evidence that this attorney has said they don't have. It's based on sources and information from divorce proceedings. We'll see what happens. There's a hearing. We'll see what happens.